I need to figure that fucking
Powered by Taxon Toys. Toy. Taxon Toy. Powered by Taxon Toys.
Toys. Yeah.
Yo! What up? God damn, I scared myself with my own intro.
I like it.
Thanks, fam. No AI used in that intro. That shit was all me in like a month to make
That's
fucking
good, man. That's good.
whatever long that is.
Sick. Nice. I know. I know how it is. The Shartimus Prime theme song took me a minute, man. That was
Dude, it takes so long. Oh my god.
Hey,
But we got Shartimus up in
listening
here.
along
Let's
to that.
fucking go.
yeah.
What's up?
Let's fucking go. I'm super excited to have you here, brother. TG Vaughn, my co-host, Mr. Majestic. That is your new name, Mr. Majestic.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it, man. Happy to be here. And I appreciate what you guys do. I think you guys are both very talented dudes. I love seeing your passion for the hobby and everything. I wish we can get that icon off of TG's face.
Yo, for real, dude.
I think there should be a button on there under banners or something.
On the banners, right? That's what I'm trying to see.
You might be able to click it off.
That's what I'm trying to see. Or widgets. Was it widgets? No.
Oh, it might be a widget.
I'm such a fucking noob, son. TG, I'm so sorry.
I've been using StreamYard. If anything happens, I'll just be able to use it to hide real quick.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Bam. Delete logo. And that should do it. Buy logo. Where'd the logo go? Why it's not there? What the fuck? Hold on. Placement.
Someone paid me to come by.
Bro, people are watching like, what a fucking noob. I'm so sorry, dog. TG, you want to start with the questions, my dude, while I fucking figure this out? I am so sorry.
Yeah. No problem. Let me see.
Captain Noob.
So honestly, as a long time viewer, subscriber, follower, to you, Shartimus, obviously I know, about the Street Humans and what you were trying to do for the figure community in regards to that. And one of the things that I've always wanted to ask you, honestly, in a setting like this, because I felt like, definitely a lot more people would be able to hear and see that answer too, because to me, like, you basically taking off that reviewer hat and being able to step into a different role as a creator, I think that was definitely a big shift, So like when that happened at that time, like what was the most unexpected hurdle that, you came across when you were developing, action figures from basically scratch? Like, what was that like for you?
First off, hey, thank you, bro. Thanks for watching the content and everything and following and all that and being a longtime viewer and supporter of Street Humans and all that. So big thanks. The biggest hurdle was not getting it funded. That was like that was the biggest one. Getting it funded because it didn't. But in all seriousness, it's like it. There are two making figures and being a fan of figures. It's they're two different worlds. It's like being a fan of music and being a musician. Like, you have to be a fan of music to be a musician, right?
Right.
But like, it doesn't necessarily mean that because you're a fan of music, you're a musician. So there's, I think, still plenty of stuff for me to learn. Plenty of stuff for me to grow and adapt to, like, for the process, because there's still a lot of other parts of it that I have not yet experienced in, action figure manufacturing,
Right.
Like, I really only got to like a prototype stage. That's as far as it really got, aside from like mapping out costs of, costings and everything like that for the manufacturing side. But like, after people, get that green light for funding when they meet their goal, there's like a whole bunch of other hurdles and things that need to be learned and everything too that I have not been through. So but so for the part that I did experience, I want to say making the most out of every dollar, like really thinking about like juggling, having to, be able to get the stuff that you want put out there, and then looking at the limitations of reality of how much those things cost. Because, as fans, we want everything, right? Like we want everything, and for $17.99, please, and like it. But that's not realistic in every situation.
It's not.
There's some situations where companies are able to do that at a loss, and then there's other situations where it's like they're able to, make their money in other ways to compensate for it. But for the most part, it's like you really have to kind of like lay everything out that you want, like make your grocery list of all the things that you want to do, and then look at your budget and start knocking things off that grocery list, and picking and choosing what you think is going to work best and everything. So that part right there is probably one of the, tougher parts of what I went through, and yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, TJ. I try to remove it and I fucking can't.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll do a lean.
You changed the logo to a picture of him, so you could at least just use it as
I'm gonna have a quick cardboard cutout. Let me chat GPT it.
Oh man. No, but you know what? Like honestly, being able to hear that, and hopefully other people being able to hear that, like I think it's really, not only is it insightful to hear, because obviously it's like, obviously it's getting the answer directly from you, but just kind of getting that insight too, because I think us, as collectors and all that stuff, there are a lot of times that, we really don't, we think we know about, the ins and outs when it comes to, figures in terms of pricing, manufacturing, all that stuff. But in reality, it's really only maybe a small percentage that really know what's going on.
That's what I get called a shill for that all the time. Ooh, that's a cool layout. Like,
oh yeah, that's better. Yeah,
there we go.
Because
my big ass face.
Because it sounds bad, like, and I get it, and I understand how people will have that look. I'll give off that kind of impression on some people, because there's certain things that I see happening, like I don't know, like somebody's saying, like, oh, that SH Figuart Cyclops, it should have come with an actual plastic, optic,
like the blast
beam, instead of like that crazy custom thing that person made, instead of just a piece of cardboard. That's just an example, probably not even the best example, but like that's just an example. As fans, like I definitely would have rather have had like a piece of plastic than a cardboard thing. I think we all would have.
100%.
The reality is that the SH Figuart spending all that money on making that thing, it would have blown up the price on that Cyclops, and you could tell, and that's what. And now when I see that, I'm like, okay, that optic blast had to been on their grocery list of things they wanted to include. Somebody in their design team was like, oh, that'd be sick. We got to get that big blast in there. And then it was like, not enough money for it. We got to make it out of cardboard instead. Somebody had to have been bummed out over, just like, that's the way it comes off to me. I don't really know, but that's what it looks like. So I'll see that stuff happen amongst other companies, and I could be understanding why certain things are not included with figures and whatnot, or the pricing of certain figures. But then at the same time, with the bit of experience that I have had, I also can get very frustrated and think to myself, wait, I think you could have afforded this or that in there. Like, it really doesn't seem like it should have broken the bank to include, some extra hands, you know what I mean? Or
an extra sculpt, something.
Yeah. So while it can make, and I always get that people call me a shill. Some people say that I complain too much. And I love it when I see those comments back to back, like they clearly didn't read each other. Yeah, I'll show for that guy for sure. Yeah,
honestly, I mean,
I'm proud of this purchase, man.
Hey, thank you. Hey, yeah, I gotta give a big shout out and thank you to the Hasbro team at that time that made that happen. Ryan Ting, Dan Yoon, Dwight Stahl, and they gifted that thing to me over at San Diego Comic-Con, and you know, like that was such a cool moment, and the fact that they acknowledged you know, not just me, but they've done it with other influencers too. Like the fact that they acknowledge influencers like that, I think it's a very cool thing. And I'm grateful for it because it really meant a lot. I talk about that stuff all the time. I talk about Marvel Legends all the time. So kind of them doing something like exceptionally kind like that back and throwing a little tribute to me with that really meant a lot. That was a big deal.
Yeah, still, I had to get it.
Yeah,
that's how long I've been watching you, dude.
Right on. I know. I can't believe that came out in 2013. 2018 maybe.
Yeah, around 2017, 2018, because that's around the time I started collecting Marvel Legends, like for real. Because I was like, we got something here.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, cool. I definitely recall that, and I know it's definitely a big hallmark of your channel, and it. Speaking on that, you know, because honestly, you've been around for so long that there's plenty of freaking lore that's in your channel. Like you've been around long enough to build that up. You know, like obviously, like big time let down Spider-Man. You know, one of my favorite things is always basically the stop motion segments where he's just, you know, taking the beating.
Get his ass whooped.
You know? or one of my other favorites, you know, your personal freaking crusade for toe joints. You know, on action figures.
Thank you.
So like I want to know. I really want to know, like what was exactly the catalyst, like for starting to do all these stop motion bits. You know.
Oh God, I gotta say, a huge influence with that was Sean Long. I'd done some collab videos with Sean, and God, it's a shame because I really feel like Sean Long doesn't get enough credit for how entertaining his videos were when he was really putting all the work into them and everything, because they're very influential for me. And so watching him do it, I was watching him come up with his jokes and coming up with ideas. He's holding the figure, and he's kind of like an improv guy, like coming up with riffs, and maybe that's not funny, I'll try this instead, and like trying different ideas. And watching that process, I was like, oh, that is fascinating. That's not just a toy review. Like he's actually coming up with something to entertain people. Like he's writing. And they're little jokes. They're not, you know, it's not like he's, you know, George Carlin where he came up with a big, brilliant thing, you know, whatever. Same thing with my stop motions. It's not like the biggest life-changing thing in the world, but like the fact that he put that extra effort into it, I just really admired that. And I was like, I got to do that too. That is cool. I got to do my own way of like injecting, you know, humor into it. And I felt like the stop motion, you know, it kind of like started just, you know, I think I just did it with, was it Thundra once? Where he gets hit in the balls with the ball and chain, and I just did it as a little spoof. I think I may have shot even like just 6 frames, you know, just 6 photos just to make that happen. And like the reaction from it was like really positive. And then I was like, well, I liked doing it. Like, oh, I do it some more, and then it just keeps going and going. And to this day, it's like I really feel a lot of pride over my content, being able to actually have something that I consider to be artistic, like stop motion animation.
Absolutely.
Thanks. And like, and seriously writing stuff. And I can't tell you, it's like, it gives me energy if I'm able to edit one of my videos and I'm sitting there while I'm editing and I'm actually laughing out loud at my own shit, you know, like
that's how you know it's good.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, I cracked myself up over the Punisher, you know, shooting Spidey in the head. Like it's a little morbid, you know, but like it,
Hey,
the pacing of it, the timing.
you
of
seen
it.
my pictures.
Yeah. That's just a chip of the iceberg compared
And
to
that's another thing too,
yours.
like what you were saying with Sean, and then like the bit that what you dipped into, like just real quick, like shout out to, and I think Tats can agree with me too, like shout out to all those cats out there,
Mhm.
that do the freaking stop motion stuff, because every
I
time, like,
tried.
they're so freaking good at it. There's a lot of cool stuff out there with
Mhm.
it. I
Yeah.
tried it too. I don't have the patience for it. I
Neither
don't.
do I, bro. I tried, and it took me like 2 hours to make 5 fucking seconds, bro. And I was like, I thought I was putting in work. I thought I was killing it too. I was like, oh, my
Yeah.
man. It's on my Instagram. My man's doing like the robot and shit. And
Oh,
it
that's
was
super
5
hard.
seconds. It was like 5
Yeah.
seconds. I was like, bro, where did 2 hours go? Just for 5 seconds of Deadpool going. Like,
Yeah, it could drive you nuts. Or when they fall over, oh my god,
my
that's the
God.
one where I'm like, I just twist the wrong thing, and then like
Domino
everything
effect.
falls over. Now I have to I have to go back and forth between the frame I took before and then the new setup. Oh no, this here.
That was
Drive
me
me
last night.
crazy.
It definitely pays off. I'll say that. It definitely pays
Mhm.
off for those that have the patience for it. It definitely pays
Yeah,
off.
I call it ninja meditation because you got to get focused, bro. Like to balance shit, balancing is fucking hard, especially just the walk pose is fucking
Yeah. And
They
the more
just-
natural it looks, the harder the pose
harder it is.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
you're gonna put a lot more weight on one foot. We don't really put our weight on both feet at the same time when we walk.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So you got to really put the weight on the one foot
So-
and make the other one look like it's just leaving the ground. This is why you need toe articulation.
Yeah,
I was gonna say real quick,
circling
follow up.
back.
I was gonna say, are you happy to be seeing more toe joints slowly
joints.
being introduced into Legends?
Mhm.
Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think I wish they would do it even more, but the fact that they're doing it more now than they've done before, it just it makes me really happy.
Mhm.
I think my only nitpick with it is like seeing it more often. I think would be cool. I'm
The
like
new
looking around,
Daredevil
like,
needed it.
see me like going like that. I'm like trying to think of figures where it could have used it. Some people think that it's not necessary all the time. Like on Wolverine,
This
but
guy
I
could have
think
used it. This guy could have used it.
Oh, that's the
I
new
don't
one,
have
right?
that one yet.
Yeah.
I
The
got
new
it.
one, yeah. I went to Walmart and I was surprised it was there. I was like, financial mistake engaged.
There you go. Damn. See, that's what I was wondering, where the hell people are getting their Daredevil. And I was like, oh, Walmart. We ain't got any Walmarts out here in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh,
They're not
man.
allowed. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Because
like
they
New
fuck with
York.
small businesses. They really tear the shit out of small businesses, and that's
yeah, there is that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have a couple of Targets, and they're like the most shady Targets that you've ever been to. Like, the security there is intense and all that, but
You gotta watch out for the Pokemon dudes.
yeah, the Pokemon dudes.
Oh,
Man.
that's a whole nother freaking. Oh man,
I officially quit as of today. I went to Walmart. I found some Pokemon cards. I got excited. I opened them with my wife. We didn't pull a fucking thing, dude. I'm done. I quit.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get back to the topics. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So just I wanted to also keep picking your brain on this, because again, like I told you before we went live, like just for me, this is like a good surreal topic, And I did digging. I tried to do my homework here. You had a powerhouse team with David Vonner Consulting. You had Brandon Gash, if I'm saying that right, doing the sculpt work. Like, how did their industry experience, help shape the entire concept that you had with the alien shapeshifter, into like just the actual physical prototype? Like,
well, oh gosh, I mean, like a lot of the stuff. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, hey, I got him right over here too. Yeah,
I learned stuff.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, it's like, but the I think Dave really helped a lot with a lot of logistics. You know, there's there's just so many things about the toy industry that I just didn't know about that I know now. It's kind of like hard to like list every single thing,
Right.
but
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's like timing, like when you're planning on doing this kind of thing, what time of the year you're planning on doing it. Um, just as far as like what you know, yeah, there's just like tons of little things here and there throughout the whole process where he's you know just helped with like even some like details like about like how big the shoulder is and little stuff
Hmm.
like that, you know, like so from like big things to logistics as far as like what time of year you're looking at and what could get in the way depending on that time of year or just like you know like the length of the arms or something like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So he really helped with the little details like that. And Brandon's an incredible sculptor. I mean, I am blown away
Yeah, these
by
were
all the
solid.
stuff that like all the stuff that he's doing. Like, I mean, I was like a little kid on Christmas seeing those sculpts for the first time, but like
Yeah.
seeing him or for my stuff, but like seeing him move on and do all these other goodies like the Donatello that he did for Mondo. Holy
Yeah.
shit, that thing's
Yeah. Yeah.
awesome. All the stuff he did for
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Seven, like it makes me happy to see him, you know, do his thing and same thing with Vonner and Vonner Studios, like all the different projects under that umbrella. Like, yeah, it's great to see them. But when I first saw that sculpt for the Logo head for the alien
Yeah.
bat head, it just
Yeah.
blew my mind. I was so excited. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Um, just yeah, just incredibly giddy over it, and like it was more than just like sculpting. I don't know. There was you could see his creative juices really elevated the idea behind that face, behind that head sculpt.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
same thing with all the other ones. And Vonner helped with that process too. He was like, we were on a lot of calls, like the three of us, like it'd be, you know, like me and Brandon talking, and then like he would work on it, and then I'd look at it, and then the three of us would talk about it, and Vonner would have his notes. Like it was just this, it was almost like a band writing a song, you know, working on this stuff together. And damn, it was hella fun. I gotta say, like
Yeah.
that whole
I
experience is
imagine.
hella fun.
I
Yeah,
It's
imagine
cool.
so
man.
I
because
love the
for you
creative
to
process.
be able to like again like you know you had all this initially uh the conception and all that stuff and being able to like right now like literally have it in your hand looking at it
Yeah,
like
I'm so glad.
I can't
Dude, that's a
imagine
goal.
the feeling
Like, yeah.
like
Yeah,
you know
I keep him with me by my review station. Like he's, you know what I mean. And then
And
once in a while, I'll use him in a video or some photos if it's appropriate. But it's
yeah
like
I
I
hate
still
to.
love posing it around, and I'm still very proud to enjoy posing it.
Yeah.
And knowing that like this was, you know, this like originally started up here and now it's
yeah
right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it almost looks like I made a little mini me. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like I almost have the color of my hair makes it look like, you know, I have no
yeah
And that's one of the
oh
things
man
I wanted to touch on too, Shartimus, that we had spoke how that has a lot of similarities to something else that just recently appeared around our toy streets.
oh
Did
yeah,
we want
yeah.
to speak on that, or
I mean, it's look,
because
so
it's
let me get this. I got to get this out of the way because
yeah,
just to be fair,
the
just
floor is
to
your
put things
brothers.
in context here, one thing I learned, like we talked about, there's like the fan side and then there's the toy manufacturing side. There's the
Hmm.
toy community and then you have the toy manufacturing community.
okay
The toy manufacturing community, and I am not slamming any one individual when I say this, just generally speaking, you're gonna be kind of surprised about what I'm about to tell you, but there's this, there's almost like this mad rush Black Friday sale energy towards new ideas.
Mm,
Like people, they want to see that they're all of them are doing this where they're keeping their feelers out and they're looking out for what's working and
yeah
how could they use what's working and implement that with whatever they're doing. And you
Hmm.
could see it like in trend amongst a whole bunch of different companies where it's like you'll see something do well, like I feel like you can even say like barbarian figures, right? Like
Yeah.
there's like all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of barbarian figures, or
Yeah, out of nowhere.
yeah, and it's like okay,
Mhm.
barbarian figures did well, or you see something like Four Horsemen, and the anthropomorphic warrior type thing, and then there's a whole bunch of other anthropomorphic warrior
Yeah.
things people are doing. So there's a lot of there is a lot of that going on already in the toy industry. Like that's like that manufacturer community mentality. Like they're all just trying to grab whatever's
already
hot
selling.
thing. Yeah, whatever's selling, they're gonna go for it, and they're hungry for it. But the more creative ones are able to kind of bring their own,
things to the
their own
table.
ideas to the table with whatever they're doing, and the less talented ones bring less of a unique presence to whatever that idea may be. And that's what I
Derivative,
think
if
I'm
you
seeing
will.
right now is like there's like very little like okay, you took the alien heads out, but you basically just kind of it's almost a copy and paste. In
Oh, it
my
is
eyes.
a copy and
Very
paste.
similar. And
Do
people
you-
say you can't copyright humans and genes. It's not just the genes, bro. It's the fact that you could take them apart. You could look at this. What you saying? This has nothing to do with my guy over here. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna talk about. That's the one that triggered me.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that one, because it's such an obvious fucking copy because the torso in the back.
Yeah.
Like, come on, son. Like, I don't want to give these guys any fucking clout or shine or anything, but for the people that were sitting here, like, oh, Shartimus, could you please hold up that figure real quick, if you don't mind? Look at this shit. Use your eyes and see this shit yourself. I'm not trying to tell you to decide on anything, but it's literally right next to each other.
Yeah, and the arms, this is what Bobby really liked when I talked to him over the phone about it. He really liked this idea because I had sought help from him early on. It was even before the podcast thing where I had, asked him, for some advice and everything about some of these things. So like having the interchangeable arms like this, that I remember him specifically talking about how he thought that was a really cool idea. And the interchangeable waist, that's and interchangeable feet too. I had it set up so you could change the shoes out. If you don't like the sneakers, you get different sneakers. So that whole thing, that element of it all, all he really did was just take the alien heads out. And I don't know what, so that's like, hey, I'm flattered because I'm a novice toy maker. You know what I mean? I haven't even really successfully done it yet. I'm just like a toy thinker, I guess. I don't even know what to call myself in that regard. But still, like, I'm a big time noob at this thing. And for somebody that has a lot more experience than me to punch down and take in, work off of, one of my ideas, it's actually quite flattering because it's like, holy shit, I'm just new at this. And wow, these guys are going to run with what I'm coming up with. Hey, it's like, it's pretty awesome. It's like I've been playing drums for 25 years and like using one of my students' ideas for a drum solo. It's kind of like that student should be flattered, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit flattered by it, but at the same time, I think there's a lack of personal integrity. I mean, as an artist, right?
Like, that's what I mean. Like, if that was me, right? For an example, I had it happen to me once. Someone legit, like, I stopped. If you ever see me post my designs for like a tattoo, it's always at a weird skewed angle because someone legit took my shit and that's my money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the way I saw it, is like they just took your money. You know what I'm saying? Because art is our money. We're artists. Yeah, we're not capitalizing on it right away, but it is the way we pay our bills. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like someone literally took my shit, right? Went to another shop and they were like, "Do you want me to hit him up? I actually know him."
Damn.
That's the integrity that's missing.
Yes.
That shit.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the toy community doesn't care about that very much for the most part. Like you guys do, but most people are just like, well, at least we're getting our street humans one way or another. Like as if it's all coming from the same place. But it's like, do you really want to? Support what you want. Buy what you want to get. But I prefer to put my money towards places with personal integrity involved. You know what I mean? And
yes,
so
I agree.
But you know, at the
100%.
same
Yeah.
time, if people still want to buy his stuff, they're basically saying, "Hey, Russ, you had a great idea." Like,
Yeah.
you know, so
That's a good way. That's a good perspective to have as well, because
Yeah,
at the
'cause
end of the day, it was your idea. Because I don't remember anybody coming around with any of that shit. And now that I see the transforming parts and shit, I completely forgot about that detail. And I'm like, dude, not only is it 1-to-1, you took the whole modular shit as well. That like,
Yeah.
mhm.
I'm gonna
That's
say
another
what I
thing
say
too.
on Instagram here. That is some fucking bitch shit. Sorry.
No, because I mean, at the end of the day, like you led the charge with this. You know,
Mhm.
this was a need for me as a photographer. Like,
Same.
you know, you're always looking for good bodies to use for, you know, civies. You know, you want background characters because you know, you don't always want, you know, your superheroes, you know, always in their costumes. You need the background father. You need people that need to be rescued. You know, you need bad guys, regular
Yeah.
guys, all that stuff.
You need
And
regular
like that
civilians.
wasn't exactly that wasn't being fulfilled anywhere
Yeah.
else. Nobody
And
else was trying to come out with that at the time. You know.
there was one toy line called City Thug, by Crazy Figure
Oh,
slash
that's
Take
like
That
5K
Studio.
toys, right?
Mm.
Take That Studio Toys, and these are there's one left at Big Bad Toy Store that's $92, which is not the price point that I was offering. That's nowhere near what I wanted to charge.
Jesus, dude.
But
You
people
can't-
will reference that, you know, like, but that actually came out after my initial Kickstarter, which the very first time it did not fail. I just want to clarify that with people. It did
Mhm.
not fail. I pulled the plug like after a week because I had
I
found out
remember
that
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna have an in-hand prototype in time, you
Yeah.
know. So that was
And
planning on
not
my
to cut you
end.
off, not to interrupt that. But I think, you know, you made the right call.
Thanks.
Mhm.
You wanted to have the freaking stuff to be able to show. Like, you
Yeah.
had the integrity. You know,
There you go. Thank you.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
which you know, which had gotten a lot of compliments from a lot of people. Like, there's nobody that was actually saying anything bad about these. Like, while I was at PowerCon and I had them on display, like
Yeah.
everybody, like, think of anybody, and nobody came by to bash them or anything like that.
Yeah, because
I remember.
I was looking forward to him, man.
Thanks. And, you know, and I'll, you know, it's a really tough thing to dive back into it. I am working on you know, I'm kind of getting ahead of you guys on
No,
what
no.
you're probably
No,
gonna ask
you're
what I'm
good,
gonna
you're
do
good.
with it in the
It's your
future.
floor, brother.
But I'm working on a comic script, or I've actually finished my first draft of issue 1 for a Street Humans comic.
Nice.
And I'm diving into that. I want to kind of take my time moving ahead. I don't want to take too long, but I'm definitely not going to come back offering the same thing. Like, it's
Mhm.
not going to look like this. It's not going to be
Yeah.
the same exact thing. It'll be a lot more interesting than anything else that you've seen that does look like this.
Mhm.
And yeah, so there's definitely the alien side of Street Humans that I want to explore a little bit more into, that I think would be very interesting for people, but I don't want to completely ditch this at the same time. So
Mhm.
that's like one thing I think that did hurt the Kickstarter, is me kind of wanting to take or do two things at once.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
because I want to make alien figures and I want to make human figures, and I want them to be in the same world together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to lean a little bit, you know, I'm going to definitely change it up next time around. But before that, I want the comic to get out there because I love the story that I'm writing for this.
Mhm.
The overall plot, I really like it. I think Tats, I really think you would enjoy the story a lot.
Give us a teaser. Give us a teaser.
I mean, it's not. Oh man, I first off, like, the story, like, there's a lot of violence involved.
I'm
Mhm.
sold.
And I don't want to give too much away. I can tell you off screen, you know what I mean? There's a lot of violence. Like, these things, they kill. These aliens kill.
Yeah.
But
And are you still using the same characters like Alagu and all those?
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, Alago's I'm gonna change the names for the other characters too. I think there's too many that started with an E. So, you know, like, I changed Eon to Fangus. Like I wanted it to be
Okay.
Fangus instead of Eon. I want it to sound more like a villain. But the thing is that like you have imagine something like the Decepticons coming over and they want to like tap Earth for its resources, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, imagine if the Decepticons actually wanted to save planet Earth, and they did it in a way, in a very forceful way that they felt was right. But as us humans would be like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
And what is going on? But to them, they're saving the planet.
Yeah.
I got you.
And yeah, so
Huh.
it's
That's interesting.
yeah, and then Alago is the hero in this thing, trying to stop Fangus, but like, is Fangus right in what he's doing, or
Yeah.
is
So
he wrong? in what
you're
he's
playing
doing?
with morality is what you're doing. You're playing with morality, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. I'm
And
sold.
fantasizing
Gore,
some things that
morality.
I'd
I'm
like to
sold.
see also putting my fantasies out there of what I'd like to actually see happen in the real world, kind of
Right.
happen in this
Yes.
world with street humans. So I think you have an idea where I'm going with it. But I'll tell you more after after the stream. But
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I mean, for me, again, personally, and again, like I know not everybody would agree, but to me, like the whole backstory with the Udabans, you know, Prince Alago, Eon, you know, I thought it was fun. It was unique. It was different. You know, especially with the whole shapeshifting stuff. So that's how you were able, you know, to blend them together in the first place. You know, but
yeah,
for you to letting us know too that you're basically like you haven't, I guess, given up
Giving up.
on
Yeah.
that lore and all that stuff, and that you're working on the comic and stuff like that. That's freaking awesome. I
thanks.
freaking love hearing that, and I'm
Mhm.
definitely keeping an eye out for more.
Right
Yeah.
on. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm hyped, bro. You fucking with morality, gore, aliens, and people getting murdered. I'm sold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Exactly.
pretty sure
Yeah.
a couple of government buildings going by.
It's you know, yeah, there's things that could happen that, you know, that really, you know, it's gonna, I want to ruffle feathers a bit.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of stories out there, and I kind of want to tell a story that most people don't want to tell, or I don't know. I just, yeah, it's
Those
just
are
been
the best
working in my head,
stories.
and I just want to get it out there.
Those are the best
He's like,
stories.
I want to write a burned book.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Oh, what an honor. Yeah.
Oh,
Burn
man.
my book.
For real. Shit is so dope. I'm setting it on fire, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can
Bro,
only
that's-
buy it in, like, you know, 30 states. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Hell
That'd be
yeah,
pretty cool.
man. Hell yeah. Because bro, we need shit like that. We need people to start critically thinking and start like questioning power. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I want people, exactly, bro. That's what I want to do with it. Because like Prince Alago, he's the prince, you know, and he wants to be a good prince. He wants to do right. And his dad is King Alago, and he wants to, you know, he wants to eventually take the throne and earn it.
Right.
But, you know, is his dad right necessarily? Is his friend Eon or Fangus right? You know, like he's got to deal with that. Yeah. So the morality issues. Also, you know, having the comic book out there, I want people to get a real feeling for the characters themselves too. You know, I want people to get to know Alago. I want people to know Fangus.
Yeah.
And understand their perspective. You know, so
the Saturday morning cartoon route, basically.
Yeah.
So they get more invested in it.
Yeah. At least give people a chance to know the characters like how I know them. But as of now, there's no chance except for me coming on here and telling you. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
and we appreciate that.
No, I appreciate that because I didn't know any of that. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't like heavily sold on that, like the alien stuff. I just wanted guys to get beat up.
Yeah,
but like I'm just keeping it real. But now I'm fucking invested. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right
because
on. Thanks.
Now I understand where you're going with it. So that makes a lot of sense.
Tough. Yeah, and it's a complex thing. It's kind of tough to get it out there. And I genuinely didn't do a very good job of that. You know, last time I went for it with the Kickstarter. So
you learned from your mistakes from the last one, basically. And you're course correcting.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Not doing the same exact stuff, but yeah. I'm taking every bit of knowledge I can along the way.
Yeah, because it's easy, especially after the fact. I feel like it's always easy to be able to, like, point the finger and, like,
Mhm.
or make fun of or some shit like that. But
Oh yeah, man.
to
I get
be the
pissed.
one that actually takes the step and do the shit to begin with, like, I mean,
Yeah. Anybody, I want to make this very clear because I've seen this out there in comments that there's like
Mm.
this, and there's a lot of bullshit narratives coming
Mhm.
from the Valaverse. Like but one of them I want to clarify is that the number one reason why this thing did not fund was because of me. It was because of me. There's no other reason why this thing didn't fund. There's plenty of other Kickstarters that did fund. There's a
Mhm.
whole bunch of other things that I could have done to make it better. I'm not blaming anybody else but me. Now, there's people that didn't help. There's people that didn't fund it, when I funded theirs, or promoted theirs and they wouldn't promote mine. There's other people that could have helped, sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it should have funded without needing anybody's help, right? So it's on me. I just want to make that very clear. I blame myself before I blame anybody else. All right?
I respect that, man. I respect that.
And that's another thing. Again, it goes back to integrity.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So there's stuff there's plenty of stuff for me to still learn from. Like, I'm definitely nowhere near like making figures is a big thing, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And like I said before, I only got to a certain point. There's a whole other side of it that I'm still going to have to learn about and really understand.
Because I want to make it clear, like, I'll just, like, for everybody watching, either live or later on, like, everyone needs to realize that, you hit 90K, roughly 90K on a debut Kickstarter. Like, not many people can really say that. Okay.
No.
Like, even if it fell short of the 120K, 90K
you still were
is
close.
not something to laugh at,
Yeah, and if I was rich, I could have thrown 30K into it myself and just made it happen. You know what I mean? But I don't got an extra 30K. I mean, maybe if I got rid of all of these hella quick, that would have been okay. 30K. Got a garage and a door with figures. We gotta make street humans, man. Like,
oh man, but you know what? That also brings something up that I do want to ask you. Because again, like, I did my digging, especially because I've been watching you for a while.
He's responsible. I'm not.
No. But, like, and correct me if I'm wrong in any of this, because again, I tried my best to pay attention. You got into collecting when you were a teenager because of the skateboard accident you had, right? You fractured your skull, right?
Yeah, Sean
shit.
Evans,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You had that long ass recovery. You couldn't play any sports, and it was your dad. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm remembering it was your dad that encouraged you to get into, what was it, slot car racing and Star Wars action figures, right?
Yeah.
So, you had that motivation coming from there, to basically keep your spirits up and help you in that recovery process. I gotta ask you, like, if you ever, like, think back on it, you ever have moments where, like, you're just thinking to yourself, you're just wondering, like, like, what if that accident had never happened? Like, what would I be doing now? Like, or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was so I fractured my skull, but somehow, because I'm a thick-skinned motherfucker, didn't
Hell
break
yeah.
the skin. Didn't break the skin, but I got soft bones, I guess. Felt like Juggernaut punching me. So fractured my skull. I was out for like a month, or I was I think I was out of school for at least a month healing up. I think it was longer than that. And I did go through some weird mental shit in the recovery process, as one does when they fucking break their head. But like, Tass, I think you had a severe concussion too, or something like that, right?
Yes,
like
sir.
I
got shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
just all deadpan.
Yeah. I know. I know.
I got shot on the dome with a 22 from a distance. Yep. and I still deal with like my fucked up my short-term memory. So like
okay.
I'll be talking to someone sometimes. It doesn't happen a whole lot, but I'll be talking to sometimes and I'll be like, what the fuck was you just talking about? And all the fucking weed and drugs I did back in the day does not help.
Yeah. That doesn't.
But yeah. Yeah, see,
You ever get the
look at
sensitivity thing? Sometimes I feel like it's still there. I have to go
Yeah.
like this sometimes
yeah.
just to make
I
sure
get
it's
it.
not there. Like
Yeah,
the
I get an
wound is there.
itch. I get an itch
Yeah.
right
Can't
here.
wait.
Yeah.
Like just like it's okay. It's okay. It's like yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm still good. I'm still good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all
It's that
stuck
ghost
together.
pain. Yeah. It's almost like a ghost pain. It's that trauma, man. We barely fucking ever leave it. It's always gonna be part of us. We just manage it.
Yeah.
Look at me getting all deep.
But yeah. I mean, no, but I mean, it's weird. It's definitely I almost look at it as like a Spider-Man origin story or something because I was 15 and it really like I mean, yeah, it kind of in a way set the trajectory for my adult life in a way that I never thought it would. I never thought this, would be a thing. I never imagined things turning out the way they did. But looking back on it now, like yeah, things would have been totally different. I was a pretty athletic kid. And just by nature, I enjoy going fast and doing, high energy things. So, skating or riding my bike all over the place, like doing really stupid shit. Like
yeah, extreme sports type shit.
Really. Like I was like before I even cracked my head, I'd done a bunch of other things where I should have cracked my head where I didn't. You know what I mean? Like crazy hills. I had,
and Cali has some crazy hills. I've seen like movies and shit.
Yeah. Like the San Francisco, like you see those big hills that go down like
Massachusetts does too. So I used to do the same dumb shit with an
okay.
OGT performer.
Yeah, and dude, I would do them, but I live out here in Pacifica, so there's like those hills are mostly like dirt. Luckily, like I never really like the San Francisco skaters like going down those big hills. I don't know how they have to have friends like watching the streets on the side so that they could speed down those things. I think I don't know how they do that, but yeah, dude. Yeah, I think I would have gone probably leaned more into that direction. I wasn't able to do sports or anything. I was on the wrestling team, before the head injury, and I really enjoyed it. I was doing okay at it and everything. And then I didn't do, and I did wrestling again senior year. So it's like I did freshman year and senior year because by the time senior year came around, I was recovered enough to do something like that because I mean you're throwing dudes around it's a lot of very physical wrestling. You can't have a soft skull or whatever, so it was I think my life would have definitely gone in a different direction, and I think
hearing your origin story, all your stuff comes from love. You know what I'm saying?
Or being stupid. I don't know. It's
no, I mean like the action figure stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all the action figure stuff.
Oh, my dad.
Yeah, exactly. You know
absolutely, what I'm saying? Dude. You're actually getting me like TG's talking about it is actually starting to get me choked up a little bit because like my dad was really there. Not that my mom. I mean, my mom hella was there, dude. Like my mom was definitely very like more on like the nursing side of things of helping me recover and reading stuff again, things like that, like getting back to doing all of that. Yeah, my dad, like, he helped, like, I'm very fortunate that my dad was there for me and helped me, like, mentally latch on to something that, connect with and get excited about and just do something because I couldn't go anywhere or do anything. So yeah. Oh, I was on the tennis team too. That was the other thing. I get embarrassed about that because, like,
I never saw you as a tennis player, dog.
Yeah, no, my parents met on the tennis court, so it was kind of like force fed with my brother and I. So we only do it. I only play tennis once a year for Mother's Day now, but I should get back out there because I'm not that bad at it. But like, I was on the tennis team in high school and stuff too. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm just grateful that my dad was there for me, in that time and everything. Yeah,
So
meant a
did he
lot.
Way
get
off.
you like your first Marvel Legends?
No, this is no. Power of the Force was in the '90s. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So we're
I now I know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
buff
yeah. So that's
ones,
where I
right?
started with Power of the Force, and and around that time they had them in the theaters. So
Yeah.
my dad took us to the dope city classic theaters and everything, and that he went to in the '70s to see the originals. So that was
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and because he loves Star Wars. My parents are pretty geeky people too. I make
Yeah,
the
so
assumption that
so it's in your blood already, dog.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep,
That
yeah, because they would put on Star Trek Next Generation on the TV and stuff. So my parents
oh
are kind of
nice.
nerdy people already as it is, and yeah, so it was already part of it. But I forgot where I was going with that.
Don't even hear about
I
it. Don't
lost my
even
train
hear
of
about
thought
it.
for
No,
a second.
well,
So
it's because Tats actually brought up a good point too that I was thinking about. Because like looking back on your stuff, even though you started, more or less, when you started the channel, it was basically with Transformers stuff. Um, I think pretty much, people can look back, they can look it up for themselves. But for me, I think it's like it's pretty much historical record. The one video that basically, really made your channel take off was back in 2009 January, and it was with you had the Marvel Legends Avengers collection.
Yeah,
oh,
Um,
damn. GG
and
really did his
with
GG's
homework over
not
here.
fucking playing,
yeah,
dog.
I told you, I
We're
understand.
hot ones over here.
Yeah. When
Like
I said
it's
when I said
Evans,
you're the
dude.
best, I fucking meant it.
Look, but it's just like I remember you would talk about it, and you basically you put it out there that that is what allowed you to quit your day job at the time, more or less. um and my question is, like, do you kind of wish maybe that instead of Marvel Legends that it was the Transformers that made you take off, or are you glad that it was Legends? Like,
Oh,
Yeah, like if you had a preference.
yeah.
yeah, okay. I definitely it is the weirdest thing.
Put that man
Yes
on the
and
spot.
no. It's like it's such a weird thing, but I do often wish my Transformers content was more popular in the
Mhm.
Transformers community. Excuse me, but however, I run into people all the time that like will tell me that they love my Transformers reviews, and I'm like, "Oh, you're one of the 3 people. Thank you." You know what I mean? Like, "Oh, that's awesome." But I am it's one of those things where it's like I'm grateful to have any of the any of the franchises that I'm really passionate about. I'm
Mhm.
grateful that I had an audience for any of them. You know what I mean? So it's like whether if it was Star Wars or Marvel stuff or Transformers stuff, for any of it to catch on, I'd be grateful for and happy with. Transformers reviews are really, really hard to make well. Like doing like Jobby the Hong,
Okay.
like I arguably the best Transformers reviewer out there. And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, I watch your stuff. Yeah.
the editing and how much time goes into the transformation, like the just editing those transformation segments. I don't even do transformation segments anymore in my Transformers reviews because it's just not worth the time,
I gotta
Yeah.
look up a
And
whole tutorial for this motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
oh yeah. What's silver? That's a silver bolt? What
No, fuck. Someone told me. God damn it. I can't remember.
it looks like I don't know what that
It's Beast Wars.
that looks sick.
I got him for like $10 at the flea market because he looks sick.
Yeah.
He does. I told you, he does look awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks like a Voltron lion.
Right. Yeah.
My bad. My
No.
fucking did it.
Yeah. You're good. No, you're good. It's but I mean, but I love my Transformers. So it's like there are times I do wish that audience was like a little bit bigger, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't stop me from enjoying the franchise any less. So it's
That's
like,
true.
and it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, like you know, like yeah, it's like getting
I-
offered like different types of like eloquent meals. You know what I mean? Like I'll take any of those eloquent meals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it feels to me. Like the fact that people latched on to the Marvel stuff and the sense of humor, I just don't think it works so well with the Transformers community. I'm a nasty motherfucker, and I'll talk about nasty shit in my videos, and it just doesn't
Yeah.
resonate the same way, you know, with Marvel fans as it does with, you know, fans
With
from other.
Transform, I never thought there'd be a difference. I might be in the like small population of people that like I like collecting like the blockies and the ones that don't transform and shit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be like, "Boo this fucking man." Boo
Yeah,
him.
boo.
I get it.
Yeah, boo me. I'm saying it. I'm doing it. Yeah, I like the ones that transform.
The Transformers community can be very
Oh
tough.
yeah, bro.
Can be tough.
Oh yeah, and I fall into it so often. I crack myself up at how nerdy or irate I can get over like little details from it and stuff. But for me, that's part of the fun. Like I'll drive myself nuts over like, you know, just the way something is set up. But you know, it's like
See that's awesome because you know, looking back on it, you know, when you launched, it was back in 2008. You know, and again, like I said before, you know, it was primarily, you know, you were doing the Transformer reviews, you know. And at that time, like you stated, it was basically like, you know, you were always of the statement that, you know, most toy reviews at the time, they were dull. You know, your focus was that you wanted to entertain and shatter the concept of like the guy living in his grandma's basement, basically that stereotype, you know. And that's why you know you went with the way that you did with your name, you know, on Optimus Prime's name, because you wanted to show like, and I get it, you know, and some people don't, but you wanted to show that adult collectors, you know, they got a sense of humor as well.
Yeah, not everybody's uptight. Now everybody's swagger jacking the Prime for the record. You know who you are.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw those fucking jabs. I don't care.
It's all good. Yeah,
because that shit, I'm not gonna front, bro. Like I remember watching you years ago, and I didn't know like the lore behind the Transformer stuff because I started seeing you with Marvel Legends, and I think it was mostly like the MCU figures that I was watching because it was around the time from like Endgame and stuff. So okay, cool. Damn, that's way back, and and like, you know, now seeing certain individuals in ours, like how they say it, and it drives me crazy. Community, how they say it, right?
Oh yeah,
certain individuals in our community, like this fucking clown. Community.
Oh, you got to figure.
I still can't believe you.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, you got one of those. Yeah, that hella looks like a damn. Yeah, that dude's funny as hell, dude.
And now all of a sudden, everybody got a Prime.
You should have seen it. You would have. God, I almost wish I could like transfer the file over from the Comic-Con experience because he was just so flabbergasted and so hurt that I didn't know who he was, you know. And it's just like some dude, you know, defending his friend, which I couldn't blame him for. I didn't blame him for that at all.
Fucking Tyrone.
Like, how are you gonna sit next to your homie and not say anything? Like that would be more weird, you know?
Yeah.
But it was just kind of funny because I'm like, hey, man, I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. And I just went right back to talking shit to this guy, you know, and just like the
what do you mean you don't know who I am? I am
the pearl clutching from that dude is just hilarious, you know.
Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta stop being such a petty bitch.
Hey, you definitely didn't start it, bro. It's like it's not, you know, that shit.
But see, look at, because I know you're gonna hate watch, bitch. I got you on my show.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Yeah. You know, it's I gotta say something though. I don't want to get too deep into this shit, right? I know you talked about how you're atheist, and I am not. I consider
That's
myself. I call myself a Christian.
That's
Mhm.
fine.
But so I think that's kind of like where I'm kind of coming from here with this. And my brother's an atheist, and I love my brother dearly. So I'm not, that doesn't influence the way I feel about you or anybody else that, that doesn't believe.
Right.
But I try to look at those who strongly dislike me with passion, like or with compassion.
Mhm.
And one thing that we got to understand is people, because like, where are you from, TG? Like, where are you staying at? Like,
Born
what
and
part of the
raised,
country, I guess?
born and raised New York City.
Okay,
2 New Yorkers,
exactly.
except
Okay,
he's not
so
as loud as me.
okay, it's just not as loud. But okay, we are fortunate to grow up in areas with diverse communities,
Yes.
especially you two. You guys live in the most diverse city in the world, right? So,
Used to,
we
and now I'm in
see.
Massachusetts.
Oh, but you grew up in Massachusetts, right? But you're in New York right now, though.
No,
Is it-
I'm in Massachusetts. I grew up in New York.
Oh, other way around. Okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, you grew up in that environment.
Yes, sir.
So, for people that don't, people that look a little bit different from you are going to seem so much more foreign to you if you just literally don't see them around. I toured this country with a band, and 3 Latino guys, 1 Palestinian guy. So Nicaragüense, white, Salvadorian, Mexican, Palestinian dude. The 4 of us traveling around this country. And the utter shock in some people's faces, like in Ohio,
Oh yeah.
or in
Yep.
Alabama, just seeing us like we were aliens, bro.
Yep.
Like they never seen a human like that before.
Yeah. What is this dark brown complexion?
Yeah,
What
it's not a black dude, but definitely not a white dude. Like what the
Yeah.
Oh! Like
Where'd you get your tan?
yeah, yeah. Right. And it's so I'm reading. Oh, do I have the book with me right now? And I'm kind of stepping outside of toys, I know a little bit, but
don't even worry about it.
trade paperbacks. I read trade paperbacks,
Mhm.
comic book, fantasy stuff, and then I read like actual books. Like I like nonfiction books, and this is right here. It's called "How to Hide an Empire," right?
Oh, nice.
And it's talking about how we have all these U.S. territories, and how the United States has a history of going into foreign lands and taking resources. You can see Puerto Rico right over here.
Oh, yep. They keep fucking my
Puerto
island.
Rico's right there.
Yep.
And taking
no
resources and not giving the people of that native land rights and proper compensation for what's being taken from them.
Yes.
This is a thing. Now, I already knew about this stuff happening, but as I'm reading this book and getting into the details of it all, my mind is fucking blown, dude. I mean, we're talking about human beings getting massacred, like getting treated like pests.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. In their homeland. You know, and I'm saying this as somebody who's really just learning about this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not saying I know everything about it, but I'm picking up on this stuff and I'm learning it. And I'm like, holy shit, my respect for Puerto Ricans and Filipino people specifically is just like, oh my God, I was not aware of that history.
The
I was
colonialism
not aware of that history.
and how it's still going.
And there's still a lot I don't know. But that shit's on purpose. That shit is on purpose that I don't know about that shit. So you have somebody. So you grow up in an area where this shit is on purpose kept away from you.
Yep.
And your parents or your mother, your father, both your grandparents, everybody else is telling you the same thing, right? That the U.S. would never do anything like that.
Not my grandma.
Your school teacher, everybody. I'm just imagining somebody like Chad. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Chad, his parents, I'm sure. His
everyone's Captain America.
Yeah, all these dudes that feel this way, that minorities are complaining about nothing. They're told that everything's been all good since 1965, right? Since 1964. So, like, hey, things
Yep.
law, it's all good,
Yep.
you know. So they've been
Yep.
told by their parents, their grandparents, their
What do you
school
mean? We stopped
teachers,
racism
their
in the 60s.
pastors.
Yeah.
Everybody in their world is telling them, their Fox News is telling them the same thing.
Mhm.
And then now you have some brown guy from one of these wild foreign coastal cities telling them that all those people that they grew up listening to are wrong. That's a tough pill to swallow, man.
Yeah.
That's a big, tough pill to swallow, especially from somebody that you don't even really know, you know, and
Mhm.
somebody that looks like somebody that you don't really see very often, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's gonna take some, I don't know what it's gonna take for people to kind of understand that there's a lot of US history being hidden from US citizens
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the US government.
Yeah.
And it's
Ye-
hard to unlock that, to get people to really understand that truth, because the shit that I've been reading about, the
You
shit
want
that
to
I've
read
already known about,
You want to read another crazy one? Look up the war on Puerto Ricans.
I
Oh
will.
yeah. Yeah. That's actually a
That
good one.
shit
Yeah.
will get you mad. How they sterilized our people, our women, and they did all the carpetas on us. Yeah, damn, I don't even want to get into it. Yeah,
So
that's
That's
why
what's happening right
that's
now, dude.
that's why I'm an anarchist, bro. Fuck this government. Fuck
Well,
all
and
of it.
there's, and you know, I don't know if I truly consider myself an anarchist or not, but at times I really do, because of pit rules.
Yep.
You, when you go to the circle pit, things end up working out. The motherfuckers that deserve to get their asses beat somehow, and the people that need help get helped.
Yep.
People lose their glasses in the pit, somebody's got the glasses for them.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know,
That's
or
what I'm
somebody
trying to
drops a
build.
phone,
That.
somebody falls down, we get them back up, right?
Yep. That's what I'm trying to build is that. That's what I
Motherfucker
want to
gropes
do.
a chick's ass, he gets his ass beat. Like,
Yep.
it's like the
The
shit,
old school ways.
the old school, like, so so part of me really does believe in anarchy, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like, I understand how complicated, you know, funding infrastructure works, like roads and bridges
see,
and stuff
that's-
like that. You
so
kind of
that's
need
the
a
thing.
government for that.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I'm not saying no government. I'm saying the government is for the people. So anarchy is not exactly just chaos. You get what I'm saying? Anarchy is without hierarchy. Basically, we check those people on top. So if a government's gonna work, it's gonna be for the people, not some asshole thinking he could just rule over everybody.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's not so much burn this bitch down. I mean, it is if shit's not working. If it's
Right.
not working for the people and it's not natural order, we believe in natural order and natural hierarchy, meaning we elected this person. This person is supposed to work for us, not the other way around. We're not their cogs. They are our cogs in the machine, and we are the machine.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, and then the blissful ignorance of white privilege, says Oz.
Yep.
And
Nostradamus.
yeah, it's
I gotta say, yeah.
I feel like they know. It's like that, being on that side of things, it's like I don't know how blissful it is for them.
It's not.
Just-
I'm gonna be honest with you. They know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like they should.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like they
sorry.
should know
I'm not
better.
one of those people. Like, this has been ongoing long enough, like, for years. This is decades, years, history, fucking centuries. This has been going for. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And at this point, it's like Nostradamus says, he's white and he knows about white privilege. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, me
It's
too.
like,
I'm half white.
Nostradamus,
I definitely
welcome
know.
to the cookout, my dude. Welcome to the cookout. You can have some chuletas and some alcapurrias. We got you, fam.
Yo, I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious, man.
It's like-
Dude, I want to indulge in more Puerto Rican food.
Yo, you
But
should, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
this skinny for no reason.
Tats does bring up a good point
Dude.
too, because you know, we've like Shartimus, like I'll be honest, you know, you being half Latino, half white, you know, I have noticed, you know, over the years, over time, that, you know, you intentionally, you know, you do a lot of humor from Latino culture, you know, frequently dropping the Spanglish into your reviews, you know.
Yeah, I was
giving
super
it-
happy when I found out that. he
yeah,
was Spanish.
giving it that flavor, you know, that flavor
Mhm.
that we all love.
That
And
adobo.
I just want to say that, and I think I could speak for Tats as well. You know, we really appreciate that. You know, it's
Mhm.
always nice to be
Oh,
able
man.
to hear our
Representation
culture and
matters,
everyday
bro.
stuff. Yeah,
That means a lot for me to hear, bro, because yeah, that really means a lot for me to hear because like as a like as a mixed kid, kind of like trying to figure out your place and what you are, because like
Yeah.
when you talk about the white privilege, dude, I've grown up here in the suburbs, you know what I mean? Like it's I I have reaped the benefits of white privilege as well, Not all of it though. Definitely not all of it. Like when I
He's like, I've gotten like 30% privilege.
I get, well, I get wherever it is, like in different category, I get 30% of the white privilege. Well, dude, it tripped me. So my wife is half too, but she's more white passing, So the first time I got pulled over by the cops with her in the car, it was an experience I never had before. I never heard like the up sound of a police officer's voice, like a higher pitched sound. Like it was always, like what did you do?
Hey, what are you doing? The fuck up, RoboCop.
You're on parole. Like, it was always that kind of treatment. So I was
fit the description.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. And we're sitting on the curb and getting searched for having jack shit, dude. Fucking, and then you gotta sit there and there's cars driving by, everybody looking at you like, man, I didn't do shit, dude.
Bro, I look white, and then the minute they see my ID, they're like, Tyrone Gonzalez. The look of confusion in their face is fucking amazing.
just see it just working in their face.
Bro, I've seen motherfuckers glitch, like straight glitch. They're like, no way your name's Tyrone. Like, yes, it is. But you're not black. I hate to disappoint you.
Damn. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right. Yeah, like typically you would think of a black dude when you hear that name, but like, damn, dude, like to be so shocked that anybody that wasn't black had that name is weird to me, bro.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like, wouldn't you think like he could possibly be half black or something? Or,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Or like what the hell?
Apparently, I disappoint a lot of people when they're like, "You're not a big black guy." Like, nope, I'm not. Sorry, Puerto Rican, close enough.
Yeah, my name is like fully white across the board. I mean, Russ Aiken, that shit's not by accident. They like my mom was like, "Hey,"
they wanted you to get a job.
That's exactly. Did I tell you that before? Is that what I said? Yeah, that's exactly, dude. That's exactly what my mom said. She was like, "I don't want," and that shit pisses me off because it's like, damn, dude, that those names are actually a reaction to racism. Like I'm named after racism over here. You know what I mean? Like that's weird.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? My name Tyrone comes from a white actor named Tyrone Power.
Oh wow! Oh, what a trip!
That was my mom. That was my mom's favorite actor.
Yeah,
and it's not technically Tyrone. It's Tyrone in the Spanish sense. But now that we're over here, more Gringolandia, you know what I mean? We gotta be fucking Tyrone.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I get the minute you said your name, I was like, yeah, they wanted him to get a job. Like my mom did not want me to get a job.
Yeah, and with my brother too, both of our names, and yeah, so that shit always pissed off my uncle, my mom's brother. Damn, he was hella pissed about that because he's like, they don't have Latin names. You didn't give him any Latino names. He was my uncle, my tío was so proudful of being Nicaragüense, and he was like, he was like, oh, you should have named him after our dad or something like that. Like, you didn't give him
throwing a Jose in there or some shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then like the Spanish teacher, like he was Latino, and he did, and that like in high school, I was like, he put me in the white side of the room, and then like the other dudes, I did, like Gustavo Cortez, he got to he got to go on that side of the room, but like
the cool side.
I knew more Spanish than him. It was like hella funny. I was like, but whatever, it's like, yeah, it is, it is what
these are things I really want to speak on, because like that other people outside see this perspective of like the shit that we deal with, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis without even trying. Like it's just because we exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like this isn't like I'm not out here looking for the racism. It just happens because we fucking exist. And there's fucking a bunch of bigoted dickheads out there that have nothing else better to do but than to be racist fucking trash.
And just a message to the people that think that people of color want to be a victim. I hate that narrative.
Hate that
so
shit.
much
oh my god, dude.
because it just goes to show how you never experienced this shit.
Exactly.
Because when you experience it, you don't want it happening. You would much rather it not happen, right?
150%.
Nobody is like, oh, finally somebody was fucking racist to me in public or something. Nobody wants that shit to happen.
How fucking dope was that? He called me a beaner. What? Like,
like, oh, I get to brag to my other, I get to go tell my other Latino friends about it. Like, nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, let me wear this racist slur like a badge.
No,
no one says that shit.
Yeah,
no one says that shit, man.
Yeah, and so the like recently, recently, like I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something. Like I have this gig every Monday night, and the bass player coincidentally is also Nicaragüense. And you know, he took me aside and he's like, yeah, man, he's like, damn, dude, I hate fucking mentioning this shit, dude, but it's like I just feel like what's going on over there, like they're kind of like treating me just a little bit different by the other people that are on that list. Like, if you know what I'm saying, bro, like I don't like it and I think I might be tripping, but I feel like it is like, you know, you might keep an eye out and that reluctancy of even wanting to share it with me, you know, and tell me, because in my head, like immediately, I guess like the white side kicks in and goes like, oh man, you're tripping, you know? But then as I'm listening to him more, I'm like, he does not want to be talking about this. Like he doesn't even want to be telling me about this. I could tell. And I know that feeling myself, and I hate having to tell somebody else about it.
Yeah.
You know, but I went over there and like, you know, observed for myself, and I was like, oh yeah, this is one of those times, you know what I mean? And helped sort it out and made sure that he got his chance and everything. So it's like, it's just reminding people that say that like we want to be victims. We don't want to be victims, bro. Nobody wants to be a victim with any of that kind of shit. There's no fucking cool guy card for getting followed around at the fucking store like you're a criminal. Like there's nothing like that,
bro. I hate that shit.
Fun,
it's like
dude.
I still that shit still happens to me, and I'm fucking 43 with my grandson at Walmart, bro.
Dude, it happens to me worse when I don't have the leather jacket on and I just have like a regular hoodie.
Yeah, all my tattoos and shit. Yeah. They
like
look at me with the
like, oh, maybe because you look shady because of the punk rock look and everything. Like, dude, it's even the shit happens to me more often if I'm just wearing jeans and a casual hoodie.
Since we're on this topic, I'm gonna this story real quick. A shop that I was at just a couple months ago, I left because I was discriminated on. I legit left because I was discriminated on. I was making content for my tattoo page called Crazy Tattoo Stories. And they didn't have an issue with the content. It was the way that I speak. It was the way that I dress. It's the way that I am. I've been tattooing for 16 years, bro. And that was the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my life. And I gave my 30 days right after the conversation, bro. I was like, cancel the rest of my appointments. I'm going to finish up the month. We good. Fuck out of here.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking wild. And I'm talking about that happened in November.
Right. Yeah. It's not like this shit's like, you know,
back in the 80s and shit. Yeah. Like, no, bro, that shit happened in November.
It's now.
Yeah. In 2026. This shit is wild, bro. It is fucking wild. And then the shit is like we got 3 stinky bitches, right? That like I mean it, like was stinky, like they lack hygiene. Like, yo, vete bañate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the soul of the soul.
Yeah. Like they just you walk by and you're like, she ain't shower. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and he worried about me rocking a fucking do-rag. Like, my dude, you can't smell my do-rag. The fuck.
Yeah. See, that's
But they were white and I'm Puerto Rican, so there's that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
but racism doesn't exist, guys. Remember, it's 2026. That shit ended in the 60s.
Right. Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Fixed. Everything got fixed, and we're just complaining over nothing. Again, I try to be compassionate in some kind of way and just kind of wish that these dudes would just think for a second that they have been lied to for a very long time. Just think of the possibility that you've been lied to for a very long time by like this society. Like in this book they talk about how they the Aleuts from the Alaska, those little islands off of Alaska that curve towards Japan. Oh my fucking god, dude, what they did to those people is just inhumane. And treated like animals, taken straight out of their homes, ripped from their homes during World War II or right before World War II. Like, I didn't know about that shit. I didn't learn about that shit in history, man. So it's like there's all kinds of history that has been kept from us. And I just wish like these dudes that think that we're, full of shit, just think of the benefit of keeping people in the dark. Like there's a serious gain there from lying to the public. And, I just wish that they could consider the history that's been hidden from them to actually be true.
Yeah, my bad. I was typing away at the chat. If you hear my fucking loud ass.
No, it's good. Fucking engage with the chat. You're good. You're
That's
good,
man. Like, not to, like, I hate, like it, not to do such a harsh pivot, but you brought it up a couple of times, and I wanted to make sure that we gave you the chance to speak on this as well specifically. You got a legitimate background as a working musician,
Thanks.
Not talking just YouTube, but
like you doing gigs and shit, getting money, you're professional.
Yeah, you are, including, I mean, I know about the what was it? Skyline College Jazz, was it? Band Assemble?
College Jazz Band. I did that for a long time. Yeah.
Let me see if I pronounce this right. The Mengs.
Yeah, the Mengs. Yeah. Punk band, the Mengs. Yeah.
That's pretty damn awesome. Like it is. Yeah, that you're so musically inclined, and I want for you to give you the opportunity. Like, what's, if anything's going on currently with you music wise, if there's anything you wanted to plug,
Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, so I play in a whole bunch of different groups. So like most drummers play in like 50 bands, you know what I mean? Like it's just because drummers are in demand. But one of the groups I'm playing in that I've been playing a lot with lately that's actually been getting pretty popular around here is called Primo Party. And it's a 90s like Latin rock cover band. So it's super fun. So we'll go from like playing Selena, and then we'll play Green Day and do Santana, and maybe do an Offspring. Mark Anthony. We do, and then they're all well, our singer is mixed, but she's also Mexican. Our bass player is Mexican. Our guitar player is Salvadoreño, and I'm Nicaragüense white.
Yeah.
And so I was able to like make requests for songs, and they're all for it. I wanted to do Suavemente from Elvis Crespo.
Hell yeah, do it in punk.
Yeah, dude, that
flip
one
that bitch to punk, dude.
Oh no! Oh yeah,
that
would be cool. Damn, make a punk rock version of it. It would work. It's a faster song.
That's why the BPM fits.
Yeah, that would be cool. Damn.
I just put that seed.
They're already getting it, but I get hyped with that.
I used to produce. So you talking to another one that's like the minute you start talking music. I'm like, wait, you guys do fucking covers? Hold up.
Yeah,
my fucking brain starts the gears start working, dude. That's a delicate
one though, because it's like, because I know that like a lot of people really love that song, and if you go outside changing it too much, it gets a little scary. But that's definitely something I want to try out.
If I make a dubstep version, you have to make a punk rock version. Just saying.
Okay. I can do that on my own. I can make that work.
I'll make a dubstep version,
and I'll do my punk version.
Yeah. Suavemente.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's great. Oh man, but that groove just all on its own, because I'm trying to imitate
Mhm.
the percussion, because there's no drum set in that. So I got a cowbell with my left foot, kick drum on my right foot. I got like the chopper thing on my left hand, and I'm going between these drums trying to emulate congas.
Oh
And
shit.
it's a lot of
Yep.
Yeah.
but damn, it's so fun. I even fucked up the groove one time because I got so happy just seeing this dude in the crowd just fucking loving the music,
Yeah.
man.
Vibing.
It
That's
just
the
made
best.
me, yeah, the dude was hella vibing, and
Yeah.
it just made me so happy that I
Yeah.
skipped the beat for a second. I was like, wow, that's
Yeah.
sick.
I train
But,
wrecked.
Yeah. But no, I saved it. I got my shit together enough where it was just like a microsecond of a beat. I didn't,
I know. I
but-
straight train wrecked.
yeah. No, it's but yeah, playing music's very big for me, and like, yeah. But the Mangs, unfortunately, our singer passed away last year, which was like very,
Sorry to
very
hear that,
hard.
fam.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was one of my closest best friends. He actually even came up with the hook for the Shartimus Prime.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, he came up with that. And and then I took that and added the rest of it in there. Which we're trying to figure it out what we're gonna do moving forward, because his brother is a drummer too. So he was like the drummer when I wasn't around.
Mhm.
And so we did a couple of tribute shows where I was actually playing guitar and singing the songs, which is kind of hard because like I felt like all my versions of it sucked. So we may do that some more. But yeah, the jazz, I've been kind of toning down music just a little bit with the jazz stuff because it doesn't pay so well. And my kids and spending family time and all that's just really important.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just winding a little bit of that down. Gloria Stefan would be great to do.
Mhm.
We don't have, she's not in the set. We have Celia Cruz.
Oh, hell yeah.
Carnaval is another request I wanted to do, and that one's hella fun. I love that song.
You know who beat up too? Residente Calle 13. You know who that is?
No.
Yeah, he's a reggaeton like artist, but he's more of a rapper.
Oh,
And
cool.
he does a lot of like, he does a lot of political stuff, but he does a lot of like the reggaeton catchy shit too.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
look him
Oh,
up.
nice.
Yeah, Residente Calle 13.
Calle 13. So what?
Yeah,
Third Street?
Calle 13. Yeah. And then his producer's name was Visitante.
Oh, okay. Visitante. Okay.
Yeah, so
gotta
you could just look up Calle 13, and look up Calle 13 Suave, and there you go.
Oh,
That shit is fire. That was my old school days.
nice. Okay, here he is. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
I pull it up. It like one thing I like about YouTube is that it remembers everything.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever somebody, I love taking recommendations. You know what I mean? Like whenever and I'm gonna listen to it, I pull it up on my phone right away so that it's in there and then I can go back to it.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we are at
appreciate
almost
it.
at an hour and
Puente
a
is another
half.
one we should do.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Especially you.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
you.
I have a couple of extra snares I keep over here to emulate timbales. So
Oh, word?
I do that over here. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of. Where's I took a picture of my setup the other day. I have like 3 cowbells. Like I'm really trying to like fill in the sound of like a percussion section with just the drum set. So like I took this picture at our last practice we just had on Wednesday. So you can see I got hella.
Oh, damn. You got all the drums.
Oof.
I got hella drums there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
All
I
of
can
the
try to like fill everything out, the playing Latin music's like really, really tricky too, because like it requires like people don't fuck around. If it's not grooving,
Mhm.
people are not gonna dance.
100%.
Yeah.
And you
100%.
can't, and so it's like you
Si no
have
tiene
to
el
deliver-
flow, yeah. Si no tiene el
You
flow,
have
no
to-
van a bailar.
Yep.
Mhm.
You have to deliver that groove.
Mhm.
And if I don't see those nalgas shaking, then I know I'm doing something wrong. So it's like there's all kinds of weird independent stuff happening, but you
Mhm.
have to have the groove. You have to stay on it, and it's a tricky balance.
Yeah.
So, but when people are dancing, man, oh god, it makes me so happy.
It's a
I mean,
good
I've
feeling.
played gigs in the city where like I'm playing in the window. And you guys have this kind of set up in New York City a little bit too sometimes, where you could like just walk by, and it'll be like a bar.
Yeah,
with a
big,
glass,
big
you
window.
put the band right
Yeah.
against the glass,
Yep.
and like seeing people stop and go
Mhm.
shit and just start dancing in the street. Oh, bro, it's like
Yeah.
that I love that shit. So it's just getting people to help people escape from their day to day and just have a good time. Like being a part of that is just such a huge. It's a very rewarding feeling. Same
It
thing
is.
with the YouTube too, man. Like entertaining you guys with like stop motions and stuff like that, having you think about some shit that's outside of the real world. Because, like as you know, like I can get real deep thinking about the real world shit, and it's a
Mhm.
dark fucking place.
Yeah.
So having that escapism is really important, and I'm very proud of being able to do that for people, even if it's just for a few seconds, man.
That's how I feel I am with tattooing. Like people tell me all the time, they're like, "This 4 hours with you, 5 hours is my mini vacation." I'm like,
Nice.
okay, cool. I'm just here fucking chopping away.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah,
But
that's a gift to be able to do that for people, man.
Mhm.
It's great that you could do that.
But I feel great because they're done. They feel better. They look in the mirror. They feel better about themselves. To me, that's worth more than the money overall. Like I don't care how cheesy it sounds. I'm a fucking artist. I'm not a capitalist. You know what I'm saying?
See that? Yeah,
And
that's a tough thing that non-artists don't really fully
understand.
comprehend. Is that like like this?
Just
shit
make
would
the
be
art. The money will
happening
come.
with, huh?
Just make the art. The money will come.
Yeah. But like the feeling of having to do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whether you're getting
Yeah.
paid or not. Like I've done a bunch of gigs where it's like, okay, wait, I spent this much on gas, spent
Yeah,
this many hours
for
doing
promotion.
spent this much, for exposure, spent
Mhm.
this much money on drinks. Like, man, I did all of that shit for free. God damn it. Like,
Yep.
but it's but I
love
play
it.
my ass off and I love it because
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I love doing this, so I can't not do it. I just can't do it. Like,
What up, Webby? My bad. I'm
I
sorry.
gauge the value of my life, which is kind of weird. Like I gauge the value of my life in two ways: how happy my family is, and how much music I'm actually playing. Like, and
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
right
good
now I got
measuring.
very happy kids, happy wife, happy life, happy drumming. So it's like
Everything going
I'm in a
gravy.
good place.
That's awesome.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So we're at an hour and a half. Do you guys want to call it, or do you want to keep shooting the shit? Whatever you guys want to do is up to you.
I should probably get going, to be honest.
I got one last thing for you.
Sure.
Shartimus.
Go ahead, TG.
Because
TG's been on the fucking money, dog.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, man. Like, dude, honestly, dude, it's so flattering. Like, it really is. Like,
TG's been on the money, dog. I fucking love it.
Trying to make sure I remember this correctly. You hold a bachelor's degree in land use planning.
God damn, dude. Yeah.
You made a lot of jokes in the past. You made a lot of jokes in the past that you've put that degree to great use by becoming a pro musician and a toy tuber instead of working for the government, right?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
used to work for the
That's
government.
anarchism.
Here's my last question for you.
We froze. See, you brought up government, froze. Oh, sorry. Okay. Damn.
To your knowledge, all right, does the government realize what they missed out on by not going after you?
By not going after me. Oh God.
You're on financial mistakes. You're on a list now.
Yeah, they should have. That's hella funny. Oh man, I'm so glad
But see, right there, to go back to anarchism, you choosing yourself over pleasing the government, that's anarchism in its purest form.
Well, okay, but thank you, but like what I was doing was what I wanted to do. Like I was
anarchism.
I was working for a regional agency. The last government job I had, I was working for a regional agency that was like helping clean the air. So
okay.
Yeah. So what I was doing was I was issuing grants towards companies that were buying like low emission devices that they could add to their trucks or to their boats so that they're polluting the air less. Very, very boring shit though, dude. Is just, working on grants and these applications and sending the money. So
paperwork and shit.
Huh?
Doing paperwork and shit.
A lot of paperwork, a lot of yeah, mostly paperwork and calling people to get information from them and stuff. And but yeah, I actually I felt like I was making a difference, like in some kind of way, like in a positive way. But yeah, that's like that was the last government job I had. I was, and I worked for a municipality before that, which was even more tedious, like office shit. Which eventually, like, I mean, damn, I'm just kind of glad I ended up getting laid off because the YouTube shit wouldn't have happened otherwise.
That's why
Like,
Lit a Fire was basically just getting laid off. You're like, fuck that, I need to figure something out.
yeah, I mean, I didn't have any. Yeah, I was like, they let me go during the 2008-2009 recession, so that's why I started
The
leaning
worst
into
time.
YouTube. So I was like applying
Yeah.
for jobs, and that's like most of us. If you lose your day job, like, well, I gotta post some shit on the internet.
I was street employed around that time, but we're not gonna speak about it.
Right on. Yeah, I did work for the government, so
Yeah, that's why I'm not speaking about it.
yeah, right. But
Oh, man.
yeah, so that's like, yeah, I just I feel like I have a very blessed existence, and I love my life, man. It's like it's a trip seeing how things have panned out and the experiences that I've had, and even things like and even just like being here talking to you guys and having an audience and the chat and everything. It's like, dude, I feel like a very lucky guy. I feel like an
Dude,
incredibly lucky
I'm
guy.
super thankful right now. Like for the little bit of time that I've had my page forever, my Instagram, but it was only pictures. For the little bit of time that I've been out, like, and showed my face, the fact that even people are here sharing this moment with us, I am just super fucking thankful. The fact
Yeah.
that TG was like, I'm gonna get on with this crazy motherfucker and we're gonna do a show. I am super thankful for that, man. The fact that you came on to today to come shoot
Oh,
the shit with us, dude, I'm super thankful for you because
hey, man.
I feel like I grew up watching you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like now,
You're
and now
fourth
I'm like
leverage.
now I'm like an adult speaking to the adult I was watching. You see
Uh,
what I'm saying?
That's funny. That's no, I'm grateful as well. And it's like just to, just to be able to do this stuff and have and kind of like leave impact people one way or another. It's cool as hell, man. I love this. I love that YouTube exists, bro. That was like
Yeah.
the first time I was like, wait, you could post something, and then the people watching it could write about it, and the person who posted it could see that,
Yeah.
and then they could write back to them. Holy
Mhm.
shit! That's like I was like, you could actually, because it was always for me, it was about community from the beginning, bro. I wanted to meet people at conventions. I was like, hey, I want to meet other collectors. Like it's so like some people think this shit's like it's just the internet. It's yeah, not for me. This shit's
Mhm.
real life. Like chances of me actually meeting you two in the flesh is way higher of
Yeah.
actually happening than not.
Yep.
So in my view, it's like I talk to people as if I'm actually there right in front of you, because there's a good chance that we actually will come face to face with each other.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely.
Some people
Absolutely.
talk like they're not going to come face to face with you.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. Sometimes I go to their face and they don't say anything, but hey, whatever.
Yep. And that's going to happen too. Yeah.
But all right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're at 1 hour and 37 minutes. Not that I'm counting, but the counter's there in front of my face, so I'm gonna just point it out. But I really appreciate you guys. Fucking love you guys. Thank you for coming through. Everybody on the chat, I appreciate you guys. Dre, I see you, brother. Don't act like I didn't see you. I see you. Everybody that's in the chat, I promise I saw you. I'm just like so involved. I'm talking with the homies and everything that I get caught up. And I'm also trying to work things in the background as well. And so far, I suck a little bit, so I'm trying to suck a little less.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
It's tough, bro.
Like that little fucker has not been removed yet.
Oh shit! Really? It's
Bro,
tough to manage.
We were talking, and I'm sitting here like this, like trying to figure shit out, and I can't figure it out. So I'm like, before I knock down the stream, let me fucking stop.
Gotcha. No, this is a fun stream. Thanks for everybody come
The
through,
line is
man.
always open. The line is always open, brother. Whenever you want to come, if you want to come here and talk some deep, heady shit, just let me know, bro. We set it up.
All
we
right.
don't. We don't. I don't want financial mistakes to just be toys. Listen, we have enough toy creators. We have enough toy tubers. We have enough of that. Like, that's not what I want my show to fall under. I just want it to be. It's a coincidence that we collect toys.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what creates our bond. You know what I mean?
Nice.
As
Yeah.
collectors, and then the rest is getting to know each other into a deeper level as humans.
That's cool with me, bro. Yeah, love it. I had a
Word.
great time tonight, man. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank
Alright.
you for coming
Yeah.
on.
We'll be
Yeah,
signing.
really appreciate
Thank you
you.
guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, I'm gonna hit the end stream now. There we go. Yo, fucking great show, guys.
Yeah. Hey, really good job. I know